play Spotify. Good morning, everyone. Hope all is well. We're going to get started in just a second here. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the first Wednesday of 30-Minute Glutes. This is going to be a 30-minute workout / educational session that is every Thursday, 11:30 p.m. West Coast time. I'm a fitness trainer that's worked with hundreds of clients, and I am very good at working out glutes, and I'm going to teach you how to maximize this part of the body. In my opinion, glutes is one of the toughest exercises to work out without working out your quads and really just targeting the glutes, the hips, and getting that pump and that really nice workout in, right? So each exercise we do today is going to be 40 seconds, and it's going to be 3 sets of 40 seconds, only targeting the glutes. So we're not doing core, full body. We're just doing glutes and quads and some particular exercises, okay? So let's get this party started. So the first exercise that we're going to do today is called Good Morning. This is a really good exercise that works out our hamstrings and the lower part of our glute, okay? So for the first set, we don't need any equipment at all. We're going to be in a slightly bent position, very slightly bent, and it's as if we're reaching for our toes, right? If I was reaching down, I would be feeling my hamstrings really tight. But we're going to have our hands over our head, and we're going to just fold at the hips. And you want to feel real tight here, and then hold on a 2 count. 1, 2, come up. You want to breathe in as you make your way down, and you want to breathe out as you come up. All right? Ready. And begin. A lot of people sleep on working out their hamstrings when it comes to working out your glutes. If you want a really nice backside, you want to have strong hamstrings and flexible, and you want to create definition in your hamstrings. When worked out correctly, your hamstrings are separate from your quads, and you can see 2 separate types of muscle in your leg. This is a good first exercise to do, really loosen and strengthen up our hamstrings. 10 more seconds. Really stick out that hip, those glutes. And stop. We're going to have a 30-second rest here. Great job. So in 15 seconds, we're going to go again. And a lot of these classes are the specialized classes are going to be me instructing, giving quality information for you, right? So we're going to begin in 3, 2, and 1. Begin. See, no equipment. We still haven't used any equipment yet. For these workouts, I'm going to include equipment, though. is going to be the client, your responsibility to get the equipment. The equipment we're going to use is pretty much the bare minimum of what you should have at home. 10 more seconds. And stop. So for the third set, I'm going to use a band. I recommend a circle resistance band, okay? You're going to put this on right around your knees, right above your knees. And we're going to do the same thing now, spreading the band. Ready? And begin. So now we're getting some nice double tension. Really sticking out your butt, putting a lot of tension right here. Each time you go down, you want to put a lot of tension right here. Even though you're feeling it in your hamstrings, you want to really stick out your glutes here and fold it. I like to consider ourselves like a beach chair, and I'm going to go over that in more detail in just a little bit. And stop. Excellent. Take the band off. So now we're going to go over sumo squats. So I think this is really important information because a lot of people, including what I used to think, what is the point of a sumo squat? So there's a really good reason for it. When you do any type of anything, right? So hinging like this is a very glute-dominated motion. So if you stick your leg out right now and you hinge it, and you put your hand on your butt, you'll feel your glutes hinging, right? This biomechanic, it's coming from right here. So when we do sumo squats, you're going wider because you're activating your glutes now. You're opening up and activating your glutes here, right? So this is a much more normal stance than people think. And you're squatting all the way down, trying to get your butt down. Ready, and begin. You're breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Really get that butt to the ground. 10 seconds. And stop. Excellent. Excellent work. So a lot of the workouts that we're going to do, they're going to have like quads and hamstrings involved with it too, right? Which is totally fine. Totally fine here. We're going to go back in 15 seconds. And I'm going to add this band. I'm going to put it around the ankles. Ready. And begin. So the latex band is a little bit more flexible. So this is a really good band to use for this particular exercise here. 10 more seconds. And stop. All right, so the next exercise that we got here, so now we're going to do side steps. We're going to do some side step actions. So we're going to, all right, so now we're going to put this band right around our ankles. And we're going to be in a squatted position, right? Now we're going to take our steps all the way to our sides, back and forth. What you're doing here is you're really squatting down and you're really engaging your glutes here. All right, really engaging your glutes here. So we're squatted, really sticking our hips out. All right, we're gonna go for 40 seconds here. Ready, and begin, go. You got 10 seconds here. And stop, shake it out. Great job. Great job. So a good stretch for this here is we're sitting down. Let's bring the knee to our chest. So my glutes are real tight right now. So this is a really excellent way to stretch out your glutes here, right? Helping encourage blood circulation. Other side. Nice stretch here. Anyone who wants nice physique in their glutes, stretch is mandatory. Getting back up. Now we're going to switch the bands. So the bands help with different muscle fibers, right? So this time we're going right around the knees. Ready. And begin. Really stick that butt out. The lower, the better. You want the full motion too. Make sure you're bringing your feet all the way in. The full range. 10 seconds. And stop. Whew. 30-second rest here. There you go. So now you've got the option of 2 bands. So whichever one you want for the next one, either around your ankles or around your lower quads here. All right, I'm going to use this band right around my knees, right above, in our last set in here. Ready. And begin. Woo! Make sure you're breathing. When you engage your breath, it helps amplify the effect. 10 seconds. And stop. Excellent work, team. Make sure you're getting a stretch in right now. Make sure you're getting a stretch in. So now we're going to do glute bridges. So since it's a glute body exercise, class, we're going to use the band mandatory for this. Okay? We're going to use this band. We're going to put it right around our knees here. So we're going to be in a bent position just like this. Our legs are going to be slightly wider than shoulders width. This needs to be engaged right here. Bringing our feet close. We're putting our hands, for all the beginners, on our butt. We're lifting our toes off the ground, and we are lifting up. You should feel your butt immediately get harder, as if it's coming together like this. Right? The moment you lift up, it's getting harder and harder, and now you can go all the way up, and you can feel how hard your glutes are. This is just a natural biomechanical function that people have, right? So we're up, grab on, because you might not feel it in your brain, but you're going to feel it in your physical touch. So hands on your glutes, 40 seconds. Ready, and begin. Whew. Breathing in on the way down and breathing out on the way up. Ten seconds. And stop. Woo! Nice. So bring your knee in, give yourself a little stretch here. My glutes are exhausted already. So this stretching you're going to do is key, right? Going in 10 more seconds here. We're almost done with the class, everyone. Let's put the band back on. Do it right around the knees. Ready. And begin. 15 seconds. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're breathing out on the way up. And stop. Woo! So now we're going to add a wrinkle to this, okay? Now we're going to do an elevated glute bridge. Same exercise, but now this is when you're going to utilize the resources in your home. So you can use your couch, right? So pull up next to your couch, pause this workout if you need to, right? But get this elevated bridge in, right? So everything's the same, except now your heels are on the edge of whichever elevated surface you're doing, right? Heels are on the edge, your hands are on your glutes. You have a longer range of motion when you do this, and that's the key, right? As soon as we lift our butt off the ground, you feel how hard it is, and then you're driving through. You're breathing in on the way down, and then you're breathing out on the way up, right? Breathe in, breathe out. Ready, and begin. You can really feel your breath engage here. Breathe in, breathe out right before you come up. Really stick your butt out down here. Drive through. This is one of the best glute exercises, especially if you don't want to work out your quads. This is a very targeted exercise here. And stop. Whew. Nice, team. Almost done here. 12 more minutes. Cool, guys. So now we're gonna do single leg bridge, but with a dumbbell. So I'm gonna show you how we do that, right? So you don't need a dumbbell for this, right? But it makes it better if someone's looking to gain more strength or gain some size in their glutes, right? So we're going to actually continue to use the elevated surface here, right? So let's say we're working out my right leg. So we're going to put my right leg to the edge, right? And we're going to put the weight right in the groin here. So right here, right in the pelt, like right where our leg connects with our hip, we're putting this on right in that socket, and then the other leg is going to go right over left. So it's like you're crossing your leg, great. And then we're going up. So this adding on to the movement is helping lift more weight here, right? We're going to begin. We're going to go 20 seconds each side. Ready? And begin. Make sure you hold the weight up. Don't let it sag too low. You get tired, but keep it up. And switch. Ten seconds. Feeling it right here in the glute. And stop. Nice team. Nice team. Excellent. Make sure you're stretching in. If you've got more weight, add it. If you don't have any weight at all, it's all good. Don't need it. All right, doing it again. In 3, 2, and 1. Begin. And switch. Breathing in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. Ideally, you want to complete your breath right before you come up for ultimate amplification. You see how I'm not really moving too much? I'm getting a fire burn in my glutes. And stop. Nice. One last set here. Good stretch for here is bringing your leg across. Make sure you're stretching that out. And switch. Last set here. Ready. And begin. Make sure you're driving through the heel. And switch. Ten seconds. And stop. Woo! Excellent. Excellent. Almost done. We're so close. So, the next thing we're doing here. All right. We're going to do hip hinge abductions here. So, we're going to put the band on around right above our knees. So like right above our knees here. So it is ideal if you've got something to lean on, right? So what I mean by that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be holding on to this couch and I'm going to sit back. I'm going to sit back so my butt is sticking out and my knees don't go over my toes. They're on my heels, right? So now we're going to bring our feet just a little bit closer and we're going to bend our leg in. So we're going to bend our leg in and then we're going to hinge out. So you see my feet, how I'm hinging them? It's crucial here. What's also crucial is that on the way back in, you're bringing your knee back in. So it's a full range of motion. Then you're going fully out, in, out. And if you can grab onto something and really sit back, that's going to amplify it. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt, guys. So 40 seconds. If you've got a band, it's going to be intense. Ready, and begin. You breathe in on the way in, and you breathe out on the way out. When you do glutes, you feel your breathing a lot. You feel your breathing a lot. 15 seconds. 'And stop. Hold. "20 seconds here. Great job, everybody. Great job. We're going in 10 seconds here. Again, if you've got something to hold on to in front of you, that's key. You don't have to get a workout in, right? You can just do it by squatting and sitting back. But this is better. Ready, and begin. Trying to keep your back flat. "10 seconds. And stop. Holy cracker doodles. Woo! We're going to do it one more time. Going in 20 seconds here. Woo. Glutes are on fire. Glutes are on fire. 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. Trying to stay low the whole time. Right? Even if I don't have anything, right? This is still tough. I'm sitting back on my heels. 20 seconds. Stop. Woo! Last exercise of the day, guys. So we're going to do something called frog pumps. So a frog pump is when we are down here. So it's similar to a glute bridge. You can do an elevated version or on the ground version. There's a bunch of ways to do it, but we're going to keep our feet together like this. So it's as if I'm like sitting doing a butterfly stretch, but instead of me being upright, we're going to bend down, right? We're going to keep our elbows driven to the ground, ideally our chin tucked in without straining our neck. Same concept though. The moment we lift up, we feel our glutes being hard, right? So if you're trying to figure things out big, just grab your own glute and just feel it lift up. Feel it lift up. Feel it get hard and then drive all the way through, right? Last exercise of the day. Ready, and begin. "30 seconds. "20 seconds. Really drive hard. Really squeeze the top. And stop. For the last set of the day, for the last exercise there, we're doing 20-second rests. So pressing the intensity just a little bit more, all right? We've got 10 seconds here, going back at it, 2 more sets. Ready, and begin. If you have a weight, I highly encourage putting a weight here on your groin and adding to the weight. "20 seconds. "10 seconds. And stop. Woo! Nice. Last set of the day, 20-second rest. We're almost done, team. Let's stick it out. 10 seconds here. Ready. And begin. Last upset of the day. Go all out. Harder squeezes, better breaths. 30 seconds. "20 seconds. Getting a major pump here. Last 10 seconds, team. And stop. Woo! Give yourselves a big round of applause for the first 30-minute glute community sweat session. We're just going to do one additional glute stretch together. So let's bring our leg in front of us just like this and aim towards your knee. You're going to feel it right here in your backside. When you do stretching, you really want to hold each pose for like 30 seconds a pose. That's like the real correct way to do it. That doesn't apply when you lift really heavy weight, but on like a functional, healthy daily living aspect, improving your flexibility. You want to do like 30 seconds. Switch. That's like what you're supposed to be doing. If you go to any stretching professional, they're not going to stretch you for anything less than at least 30 seconds a pose. So that's definitely something to take into consideration. Really pressing down your knee here. And we are all done. Again, give yourselves a round of applause. This glute exercise, like this live class, will be every Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. West Coast time. Of course, we will always be mixing up the glute exercises and taking it to that next level. Have a great rest of your day.